This is day one of our Kanazawa adventure. We started at Tokyo Station and we're taking the Shinkansen. Since 2015, the train is way faster, so it takes only around 2.5 to 3 hours to get to Kanazawa. Kanazawa is an amazing place to visit. Some people call it Little Kyoto. It's not so big that you don't have to take taxis everywhere. Everything is within walking distance, and there are a lot of historical and cultural sites to check out. While waiting for our train, I love checking out the vending machines. There's so many different types of vending machines in Japan and so many different options. It's so fun to look at. While we're waiting for our train, we noticed a team of cleaners. Japan is certainly known for their efficiency. I was watching a documentary once. They were talking about how fast and efficient these cleaners are. They have a specific system which they follow that cleans in lightning speed. Before you go anywhere, the first tourist spot is right here at the Kanazawa station. Once you step out of the station, you will immediately see this absolutely gorgeous architecture. Some people think that it looks like a huge glass umbrella that covers you and welcomes you to the city of Kanazawa. It only took us around 10 minutes to get to the hotel. This hotel is super convenient. It's called Hotel Forza. For the video on Hotel Forza, you can click here. The hotel is pretty strict about the check-in time, so we still had an hour to kill. So we decided to go to the Omicho fish market and around that area to have lunch. This is one of the entrances to the famous Omicho fish market. This market dates back to the Edo period. It sells mostly seafood, but much more. Click here if you want to check out the Omicho fish market video. There are so many delicious looking restaurants that specialize in seafood inside or near the Omicho fish market. Of course, the best place to eat seafood is right next to a fresh seafood market. I do suggest that you wear a mask while you're inside the fish market. Too many choices to choose from, but we finally settled on Yamasan restaurant. They have the most amazing looking fresh seafood dishes that will blow your mind away. The kaisen don is so colorful, looks like a treasure box. We only had to wait for about 10 minutes to get in, probably because of CV. This is actually the only restaurant that has a line outside. Click here for the Yamasan restaurant video. After lunch, we checked into our comfy hotel. After refreshing ourselves in the hotel, we started walking around the hotel and noticed this mall, Hakomachi. Inside the mall is a poster of some delicious looking waffles on a stick, so we wanted to try it out. This place is called Warutsu and they specialize in waffles on a stick for takeout or Belgian waffles. Or you can also sit down and have some delicious waffles. For that video, you can click here. During the Edo period, from the 1600s to around 18 mid-hundreds, Kanazawa was one of Japan's most powerful cities. Thankfully, the city was spared air raids during World War II, leaving a lot of the old city intact. That's why you can find a lot of historical attractions in Kanazawa, such as restored residences and districts. Everywhere you look, it's just really picturesque. Another must-go place in Kanazawa is the Higashi Chaya district, which is very well preserved, and they're famous for their tea houses and geishas. Unfortunately, we did not see any geishas today, but we did see a lot of people wearing yukata to take photos. Chaya means tea house. Aside from tea houses, they also have a lot of traditional Japanese desserts that I totally want to try. But because we just had a huge lunch and the waffle on a stick, we were kind of full. During the feudal era, the tea houses and geigi, which is geisha in Kanazawa, could be found in neighborhoods, which served as entrances to the castle town of Kanazawa. In the 1820s, these tea houses were the liveliest part of town. Although the feudal system has since given way to Kanazawa's modern government, even today, as night falls, you can still see geishas walking around, the sound of flute and shamisen music in the air. Kanazawa is also famous for their kutani porcelain, which started from the middle of the 17th century. The kutani porcelain is characterized by their very bright colors. I bought several plates that cost around 1,000 yen each, so that's around $10, and also some small cups that cost from 500 to 600 yen, around $5 to $6 US. These small cups are for either sake or appetizers. They range from about several hundred to several thousand yen. They are colorful, beautiful, delicate, and they make great souvenirs. For dinner, we went to Otsuka restaurant. This is a pretty famous restaurant in Kanazawa, and they're famous for one dish and one dish only. 95% of the people will order this dish. That is the wonton rice. Click here for that video. After a fruitful day and 15,744 steps later, we are ready to go back to the hotel and take a warm bath to chillax. Tomorrow is a new day, so please stay tuned for our Day 2 Kanazawa video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for your support.